Hey everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome back to Trek Central. As the title says, we're discussing the possibility of the USS Discovery jumping to the future in Star Trek Discovery Season 2 final. Could this be a thing? I'm not sure. Let's dive into it. First off, massive thanks to Adam, one of our Facebook followers, for giving me the idea of this subject. If you want to follow us on Facebook, make sure to do so, the link is down below, and don't forget to subscribe to see if this theory does become a reality. Anyway, this is my theory so far. So we were discussing what will happen in the Season 2 final of Star Trek Discovery. We already know the show is going to align with canon, supposedly. This has been stated by the showrunner Alex Kurtzman multiple times now. But how will it align with the canon we know and love of Star Trek as a whole? There's a few possibilities this could do so, but we already know something's going to happen in the season final, which is going to change the way Season 2 has been viewed, and what certain events have happened throughout Season 1 and Season 2. This has been teased by Alex Kurtzman, the showrunner, for quite a while now, throughout the length of Season 2, so it's no great surprise that something might come soon. So here's my theory. What if, using the time crystal in the Season 2 final, the USS Discovery ends up jumping to maybe a Picard era sort of, Star Trek universe. I'm thinking like 2380, something like that. So, post-Voyager return, or just before the Picard series as well. This would bring the Discovery into what we call modern Star Trek times. Modern Star Trek times being when Voyager and, the Enterprise E were all journeying around, those sort of times, just after Dominion War, stuff like that. Now, this is quite a stretch, and is quite a wild Star Trek theory in my opinion. A few people I've seen have done stuff like this so far, but not many people have discussed it in this length. And yes, it probably sounds like I'm making things up as I go along, but don't worry, part of my reason for doing this channel is I like to share creative and interesting Star Trek theories with you. So, the theory today is, could the Discovery jump to the future? And by the future, we mean the future we know. We already know the Discovery at some point will end up in the future inside a nebula with a weird AI inhabiting it called Zora, and it's waiting for the crew to return. That could still happen, because it doesn't say when it goes to the future. We know the Discovery's been sat in the future for quite some time. I believe it was in the year 3000 at that point. But we don't know when it went there. It could have been there for 10 years, it could have been there for 100 years. We know it's been there for a long time. I need to be able to predict probably about 500 years or something like that, given what was said in the actual episode. I did rewatch it last night, and it kind of hints that it's been there for maybe not an entire millennia, but at least a couple of centuries the Discovery's been sat there with Zor as its AI. So could we possibly see our Discovery jump to the future to align with proper Star Trek canon? Think about it. It would make sense if we saw Discovery post-Voyager. This is something the fans have talked about for a while. The spore drive technology would fit in a lot more easier post-Voyager and, Enterprise E and stuff like that, and post-Nemesis. I guess we could say Nemesis, because technically that's the furthest part forward. Sorry, I got confused. So I guess we could say post-Nemesis, but before the Picard show, or maybe even after the Picard show. We don't know. Now, speaking about the Picard show, we know that at some point will end up, in the year 2389 or 2399, I think. It's going to end up somewhere around there. I forget the exact date off the top of my head, but they've not exactly given us a concrete time just yet. So, my theory is obviously, could the Discovery jump to the future? I think it's a strong theory, it could possibly happen. And the way we've been teased so far, it does suggest something like that might happen. Now, we don't know how the next episode will end. Well, basically it's the next 2 episodes, because it's a 2-part season final. Now, either this is going to happen, they go back in time, they go forward in time, something happens to rewrite the timeline, I'm not sure. They may just find a magical way to save the day in typical Star Trek fashion. I honestly don't know. Trying to analyse the next episode is quite hard to tell. We know they're going to the Gazaria planet which Queen Poe is from a Star Trek short Runaway, so they're probably going to use the dilithium crystal technology with the time crystal, so 2 and 2 can put together. It does look like they're trying to link with the shorts a lot better. Could they link with the Calypso short? That is a strong fan theory at the moment. I'm honestly quite confused about this subject, but I do like the idea of the Discovery possibly going to the future, but I'm not entirely sure how well that would fit with the entire Star Trek fandom. So I need you guys. Would you like to see the Discovery jump to the year 2380 or something like that, or even further? Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. I'm kind of confused on whether it would be a good or bad idea, but I think it could be quite interesting at the same time. Now, as I said, Alex Kurtzman, the showrunner for Star Trek on TV at the moment, has teased us that not only will Discovery sync up, but also we should expect some sort of twist at the end of the season. The reason for me saying this is, at a recent entertainment festival, someone asked him and he said, if Jean-Luc Picard in his new series pulled out his datapad and searched up Michael Burnham and the Discovery, what would it show? Now, Alex Kurtzman refused to answer this question until the Season 2 final had aired, possibly suggesting there is going to be some crucial information or a timeline rewrite. Now, obviously, we know it's going to sync up, but what if it syncs up by rewriting part of a timeline? What if we reverse the timeline so the original Klingon War never occurred, and therefore the Discovery jumped out? I don't know, this could be a stretch and is quite random. It's just an idea I had which could be quite cool. I'm not sure. Let me know your opinions on it down below in the comments. The new episode of Star Trek Discovery does air later tonight. Don't forget to watch it. It's going to be an explosive one. Not only is the USS Enterprise back in action, but we also get to see its bridge, and I am personally so excited for that. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe. My name is Captain Jack. I'm giving you the latest Star Trek news and analysis videos here on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on social media as well. We will be dropping our episode 13 analysis tomorrow, so make sure to watch that. Star Trek Discovery airs later tonight on CBS All Access for US and Netflix and a few other channels if you're international. Unfortunately, I'm in UK, meaning I have to wait till 8 AM in the morning to watch it, so don't send me any spoilers. But don't worry, we'll be posting a review as soon as we've watched it. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what you think of my crazy and weird Star Trek theory down below in the comments. For the moment, that's it for me, Captain Jack, on this channel. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll catch you next time.